Hello everyone, I'm Sato here, and we are actually setting up a very simple system to show how the induction cook 2000 watt King's version actually works, because we believe that 2000 watt induction cook is more than enough to cook the food quick and well, and actually here it is. Okay, so we set up the King 300 amp lithium battery version, which has the capacity to push out 300 amp constantly. We don't need that for 2000 watt level, but it is the one that we like to build up with our system mainly because of its high capacity to go in the high range of the performance. Now we set up this one with the Renogy power monitoring over here. It's nothing special. We just happen don't have the King's battery monitor in hands right now, so we just use this one just fine. We have enough information, and we hook up to the Shunt, and we connect to the power. Now we actually want to disconnect this one first, because it is the charger, Renogy charger, 20 amp lithium battery charger from there, so we can make sure. Oh, it's already boiled. Okay, very quick. Now what happened is we want to show you that we connect it through a 2000 watt inverter version called Leon. Okay, this one is one of the brand you might find out on the market. We did a lot of our own R&D to know that we can use this one very safely in our build, if in case that is the budget option, not the purpose of going to anywhere bottom low. But this one is one of the one that we test, and we found that it works really well by the inverter alone, and we already run tests several months on this particular brand, and we have no association with no association or no affection from this brand to our business. It just happened that we test it very well over the months, and we happy that we can put this one in our test, or we can put this one in our custom build version, where we can look for a low budget version build, but it still bring in a very safe system. So this push out 2000 watt and maximum to 4000 watt peak, and it can handle 2000 watt continuously, not any single issue for a long time. Now connect to the King's induction cook, and we actually turn on the induction cook just to cook some of the chicken drumstick. Okay, and half of the water in the setup here. We turn it on, and we set it up to the mode of we set it up to the mode of just 800 watt, and with 800 watt we actually see the system here will jump from something up to 1.4 kilowatt and down to the like 200 watt, up and down, because that's how the induction cook. But I can tell you that 800 watt cooks really quick. Okay, it's really quick. You see it boiling in just a few minutes like this, and we don't really need that much, not that quick. Okay, so we just want to turn it down to somewhere like 300 watt, okay, and keep boiling, and the power from here will be very happy to stay somewhere 300 watt hour, and it still keep boiling the system and saving the power. But remember that when the induction cook say 300 watt per hour, means that it will still keep showing on the power meter to go like 1.2 kilowatt down to 0.1 or 0.2 kilowatt. Yeah, that's very wide range of the power to activate the induction cook into the mode of the 300 watt. And I can tell you that 300 watt is more than happy to keep boiling the chicken drumstick like this for a long time until we are happy to say cook. So technically I'm happy to run this induction cook to cook my meal with the 800 watt and then keep boiling for 300 watt continuously. That's the very convenient way and easy way to cook, and also it just save the power. So that's how it actually works under our test, and we would say that we are very satisfied with how it works. And yeah, that's more than enough. Actually, it's more than enough for a boiling thing. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful, and if in case you find out that your system doesn't work, your inverter turn off, make sure that you will check back to the wiring, check back to the port over here on the battery, or check back to the component, because all the terminal need to be very tight. Here, very tight. Even though in this simple test we don't put a fuse or other fuse or other switch, but make sure you know that you need to tight all the terminal. They are tightened by hands and tightened by the tool, and that is the way that you can confirm it is fully tight, and it works well. Absolutely works very well. So enjoy. Thank you.